Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you a very exciting video, one that I've been looking forward to filming now for a little while, about a week or so since I've literally started collecting these products on my recent trip to New York, which I'm sure you'll have heard all about on my social media. I've been talking about it on my Twitter, on my Instagram, I've been Snapchatting things, Facebook, etc. And by the way, if you didn't know, I have actually made a Facebook page now and I will link that down below for you to go over and like that one as well. I'm always posting things on there that sometimes aren't on my other social media, so it's really handy to know that I have that as well. So yeah, feel free to go and like that. I will obviously leave all my social media links down below as well. I'm really excited to be filming this video today. I'm so excited to finally get my hands on some of these products and tell you a little bit about sort of what I was looking for when I was shopping around New York and kind of just show you sort of some of the things that I grabbed. So yeah, I've got a fair few bits to get through, not too much, so it wasn't too bad of a haul and I didn't spend too much money. I just wanted to kind of show you some of the things that I picked up and what I was kind of looking for when I went out there. And so I'm going to start with one of the shops that I was really looking forward to having a look around, one that is exclusive to New York, I believe, and it is a Bloomingdales. I actually picked up just one little thing from in Bloomingdales. I really enjoyed scouting around and having a little look in that shop. It's one that I'd obviously heard a lot about. I've actually already got a medium brown bag that Simon's mum got me a couple of years ago when she went to New York, and I've wanted one for years, and then obviously I'd already got one of them, so I decided to pick up a brand new makeup bag. Now this one is the little brown cosmetic bag, and it's obviously very similar to the style of the medium brown bag that I already have, but I was actually saying to Simon the whole time I was there I needed a new makeup bag, but the ones in Sephora were quite expensive, like $40, so I thought I'm not really going to spend that on it when I don't need to. However, I saw this one in Bloomingdales and I really like the size of it. It's sort of like pencil case size. Great, got a zip, really good material for makeup. Obviously you can kind of rub makeup off this sort of plasticky material, which is really good, and it was $12 I believe, so I picked that up from Bloomingdales. I really like it. It's obviously a really unique sort of accessory to Bloomingdales and New York, so I thought it'd be perfect to pick up, and I really like it. I'm so excited to transfer my makeup over into this one. I really like that one. Next we will talk about a shop that you guys will all know that I had to take a little look in when I went to New York and even America, because obviously it's the first time I've actually been to America as well, and it's one that everybody always talks about but I've actually never had the pleasure of being into before, and it's Bath and Body Works. And believe me guys, I was in heaven when I went in that shop. I love anything sort of body spray, body lotion, candles, all that sort of stuff. So I was literally in my element when I was walking around that shop. So obviously I had to pick up a few goodies from when I went in there, and unfortunately I didn't actually pick up any of the candles. The one that I wanted, which was leaves, was actually out of stock of the small ones, plus I didn't want to grab a big one because of obviously luggage and stuff. However, if I do decide to do an American haul at some point sort of online, leaves is definitely going to be a candle that I pick up, because honestly I smelt it and it was so lovely. But instead I just picked up a few little goodies of toiletries and stuff from Bath and Body Works, which I'm going to show you now. I did spend a fair amount in here, so bear with me. I picked up the Warm Vanilla Sugar Fine Fragrance Mist because I absolutely loved the scent of this. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that vanilla is one of my favourite scents ever. So I'd actually seen, I think it was maybe Zoella talking about this scent, and I just had to smell it. So I smelt it, I fell in love with it, and I thought, what am I going to use most out of this whole entire range of products? And I thought the body mist is always a good bet for me because I use them before work, I take them to work for my locker, I keep them in every handbag, and they always get used. So I picked up one of these and I absolutely love it. Next I also picked up one of the Warm Vanilla Sugar Shea and Vitamin E body lotions, and again, body lotions are something I use all the time because my skin is so dry, it's unbelievable. So I picked up one of these and I'm really excited to use it. Obviously it's still the amazing scent of Warm Vanilla Sugar. I'm actually going to put a little bit of this on my hand right now, some hand cream, and honestly it's so sweet and it just smells amazing, like sugary vanilla. Honestly, it's just amazing. I know that's the most ridiculous explanation of a scent that's obviously warm vanilla sugar, because that's what it is, but honestly it smells incredible and I love it. By the way, the prices of them, the bottle of the fragrance mist was $14 and the little body lotion, which is just a smaller one, is $5, which I actually thought was quite reasonable. And then because the body lotion was actually on offer on a 3 for 2 sort of thing, I actually picked up a couple more in this sort of collection as well. I went for got the Frosted Coconut Snowball Shower Gel because again, you can never go wrong with a little mini shower gel. They're perfect for travelling, and I'm going to London in a couple of weeks, so I thought I would pick up one of these. I absolutely love the smell of this, and again, it's from their Christmas range. It just smells absolutely beautiful, and you guys know as well, if you watch my channel, you'll know I love coconut products, so this was a must. I had to pick this one up. Again, this was $5. And finally, in the 3 for 2, I picked up a gingerbread product because I just love gingerbread. Seriously, this is the gingerbread latte body lotion, and again, $5, but obviously it was 3 for $10 because we were on 3 for 2. It's just the sweetest, most beautiful Christmassy scent ever. I absolutely love gingerbread. I lived off gingerbread latte when I was in New York as well. Really love that one, so I would very much recommend picking the 3 of them up. Naturally as well, when you go to New York and you go to Bath & Body Works, you've got to pick up some of the little mini hand sanitizers, so I picked up these as well. These were also on 3 for 2, so I thought I'd pick up a little selection. I got the Winter White Woods antibacterial hand gel, and that one smells amazing as well. Oh, just like really fresh, but it's also got a glittery iridescent sort of effect to it as well. I don't know if you can see that on there. I absolutely love it. You can see the purples running through it and the golds, but I just thought these would be perfect. I'm going to be doing lots of traveling to like London, and we're going to Krakow and a couple of other places next year, so these would just be really handy just to keep in my bag, and obviously with the nature of my job as well, it's handy just to keep, oh, I'm throwing them. I really like alive these things. I also got the scent 1,000 Wishes, which is again a pink sort of glittery one as well. You can see like the gold and the purple glitter running through that one. That one smells more kind of like strawberry laces, and I really like it, so again, love that one. And then finally, the one that I literally fell in love with to start with was the peach Bellini flavoured one. I absolutely love peach Bellinis. They're like some of my favourite drinks ever. This just smells perfectly of peach. I absolutely love the smell of peach. It's so fresh, and it's probably one of my favourite fruits as well. So I just love that one, so I'm really pleased with my Bath & Body Works purchases. Next, I obviously had to take a trip into the wonderful Sephora. This was a must for my trip to New York. I was scouting out the Sephora trips, I was searching them on my phone and mapping them and finding out where all the Sephoras were, and I was so surprised at how many there actually were dotted around and within close proximity of each other as well. They're obviously extremely popular, but I'm hardly surprised because things were sold out like all over the place, and it was just bedlam in each and every Sephora I went into. So I actually did pick up a couple of bits and bobs. I got 3 things in total from Sephora. One of them is actually a present for somebody for Christmas, so I'm not going to show you one of them. It's well hidden, but I picked up a couple of little goodies for myself just in a mini Sephora bag, and yeah, I'm really pleased with them. So I got firstly, I got the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita 2. Now I know this may seem a bit ridiculous, this isn't actually the reason why I chose this, but Lolita is actually one of my nicknames as well from my stepdad Gary, so it's actually one of my nicknames, so it's kind of like fitting for me. I also swatched every single colour of these products on my hand when I was in the first Sephora shop I went into, which was when I actually picked up this one, and I was like, right, I need to get one, but I don't know which shade. And obviously you guys know I am lipstick obsessed, so it was not going to be a hard job for me to choose one. So I swatched a million and I came up with this one, which is actually really quite similar to Ginger. I thought anyway, it probably won't come out like that, but again, it's like a really sort of gingery, really quite similar to this actually, toned red lipstick, sort of like on the element of nudie red, if that makes sense. You know what I'm like with describing my lipsticks, and I just really like this one, and apparently this is one of the most sold Kat Von D lipsticks, Lolita and Lolita 2. I'm not sure if Lolita was the original one and then they created Lolita 2 because everyone loved Lolita 1 so much. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right as well. I'm sure I am, Lolita or Lolita or something, but basically I just absolutely love that shade and I needed to be mine. I believe that this one cost me $20, which I thought was quite reasonable. I know you can now actually get Kat Von D makeup in Debenhams in the UK, but I just thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to pick up a Kat Von D lipstick. I've obviously never seen them before, so I could swatch them and stuff and see what the formula was like and stuff, but I really like this one and it needed to be mine. Obviously I was kind of scouting for product when I was in Sephora, ones that I couldn't really get my hands on in the UK, because what would be the point in buying stuff that I can get my hands on there? I didn't really think that the prices were that much cheaper than the UK either when you did sort of like the conversion and stuff like that. They really weren't, and when you obviously have to add tax on and things, it really was not really very much cheaper at all, so I didn't see the point in picking up products that I can get here. So I actually picked up one of the Anastasia lipsticks, liquid lipsticks in the shade Crush, which I have been asking for so long on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat, etc. which products you guys think I should pick up when I went to New York, and I love watching like America hauls and people's USA beauty hauls and things like that, and this lipstick seemed to be quite a popular one. So obviously it's Crush. I think Just Jodes just picked this one up not very long ago when she took a trip to LA, and I know In The Fro always talks about Crush. It's a beautiful pinky nude. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited to get wearing these products. They look amazing, and obviously you guys know I love a good matte lipstick as well, so both of these are right up my street. And yeah, so they're the only products I actually picked up from Sephora. I did want to get Vamp by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well, but I never went back to Macy's, which is the only place I saw it in stock, which is a bit of a shame because that would have been my perfect autumnal shade. It was like perfectly purple and I just loved it, so I'm a bit gutted that I didn't get that one, but other than that I'm really pleased with these two, and you're going to be seeing a lot of these here on my channel as well as over on my Instagram, so love them. The next shop I took a little look into, or a big look into rather, is the Victoria's Secret, which is on 5th Avenue. This is the one I went to, and I believe it's the flagship store. I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me to that, but I'm pretty sure that that one is the flagship store. It had the retrospective thing on the top floor, which was basically the opportunity for us normal people to see the costumes that they all wear in the incredible Victoria's Secret shows from the past. So there was ones that Candace had worn, there was ones that all sorts of the Victoria's Secret angels had worn, and I was like literally in my element. I was so happy to be wandering around. I also had the opportunity to have a photograph taken, which you might have seen on Polaroid on my Instagram. I will insert a picture now if you haven't seen it. Basically this is what I had the opportunity to do, so have like obviously the wings on and stuff. It was incredible. I am no Victoria's Secret angel, and I never for 1 minute think that I would ever be to that standard, ever. But it was such an incredible experience all the same, so I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed just looking around it. The store was incredible, the people were really helpful, and I just really liked it. I mean, you have to have a look at Victoria's Secret when you go to New York, come on. So I actually did make a couple of little purchases. I will now show you what I got. It's ones that I've never seen before either. Now again, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love the Victoria's Secret scent called Love Spell. It's my favourite, like ever. I've repurchased it 3 times now, and I was about to repurchase it again in New York when I actually spotted this twist on it. So this is the Victoria's Secret Love Spell Night, which is a little bit of a different one. I'm not sure if they sell this in the UK, they probably do, but I've not been into a Victoria's Secret in a little while here, so I don't actually know if they do. This actually retailed at $18, but it was 2 for $20 on these fragrance mist, which I wear all the time, so it's completely worth it. This one is more of a, I don't know, it's not as fruity of a smell as Love Spell, which is the reason why I love Love Spell, don't get me wrong, but this was just still equally as nice, but just a little bit different, and I really like it. So I got that one, which is amazing. And then obviously on the 2 for $20 deal, I picked up another one, and it's this one, which again I've never seen before, and this is in Electric. This is in like this really nice blue bottle with loads of gold sort of leopard print design on it. I really like that one. It's just like nothing I've smelled before from their ranges. It's quite coconut, quite like coconutty in its scent. Coconut and blueberry, I'd say. But I'm not entirely sure, again, don't quote me on that, I'm not very good with smells. But I just really like that one all the same, and again, I don't know if I've ever seen this one in the UK. These are probably out now, but again, like I said, I've never been in a Victoria's Secret for a little while, so yeah, really pleased with them as well. And also, because they were feeling super nice, they gave me a free cap, which was amazing. So I got a Victoria's Secret grey cap, and I believe that this one retails at actually about $25, so to have that free, I was like really impressed. Yeah, so I was really pleased with my Victoria's Secret purchases, and just generally having a look around the Victoria's Secret shop. Next, I picked up a little keyring, because you guys might know as well, I actually am quite addicted to collecting keyrings. My keyring collection is quite substantial, so I obviously had to add another one to my collection. Like obviously had to be the I Love New York sign. This is quite a popular and really quite an in thing for New York. Like this is obviously their logo sort of thing. So I obviously had to get a keyring of that. I really like it. I think this was about $4, which I thought was quite reasonable. Loads of like New York gift shops dotted around the whole of the city. Like on every street there's probably about 20, and you just go in and they've got like loads of souvenirs, so like the Statue of Liberty in like statue form, and keyrings and magnets and t-shirts and jumpers and all sorts of things. But obviously I just wanted to pick up a keyring. We also got a couple of fridge magnets as well, so they're obviously on the fridge now. From duty free, I also had to make a little purchase. Obviously with flying from Heathrow, which is the first time I've ever flown from Heathrow, or any London airport for that matter, obviously I know that the world duty free there is incredible. I've heard so much about it, and it's massive, and there's so many stores to choose from. Like Terminal 5 is insane. Believe it or not, I did actually pick up one little product from them, and it is the MAC Lip Tensity lipstick, and again this is one that I've seen in the Fro talking about quite recently. So again, the packaging's like this, you've probably seen other YouTubers talking about these, but I had to pick one up naturally. And I got it in the shade Smoked Almond, which is a really nice nude shade. I think you can see that it's quite like a reddy toned nude, but very, very similar to Velvet Teddy in that sense, so I know I'm going to absolutely love this. I got it for £13.50, which I think is a bit cheaper than the regular sort of MAC lipstick. They're usually about £15.50. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I'm going to be wearing that lots and lots, obviously. Love it. Finally, I picked up some foodie sort of purchases and a couple of gifts for my brothers. They can see this though, it's not exactly a surprise. This one is actually from my friend Ruth, and I think that she watches my YouTube videos, but if she does, she made a special request for me to get her a big bag of peanut butter M&Ms. So I got her the biggest bag I could find. There was like pathetic little bags which were literally like that big, like just that. I'm not going to do that, so I got like the biggest bag I could find. And yeah, peanut butter M&Ms. So if you're watching this, Ruth, then when I come home for Christmas, these are coming your way. And then on the theme of M&Ms, I also went into the M&M World shop a couple of times, and it's amazing. Like, they've got full candy walls where you can like create your own bags of M&Ms and stuff. It's amazing. I obviously picked up a couple of little things from in there. One of these bags is pretty much empty because I've been making my way through it. It wasn't that full, believe me. It was actually $7 for half a pound of chocolate, which is really expensive, but I had been wanting some of the mint flavoured M&Ms the whole time I was there. We actually saw some in Walgreens, which is like a drugstore supermarket sort of thing, but they were like really expensive and you got barely any in the packet. There's probably about 10 in a pack. So I thought, right, we'll take a little trip to M&M World and see what they're like in there, and obviously I could make my own bag and stuff. So I made my own bag. In here I've got some of the mint M&Ms, some of the just standard chocolate ones, and some of the crispy ones. I kind of didn't really want to venture, and I think there's some dark chocolate ones in there as well actually. But yeah, there was all sorts of different flavours, like American themed ones, birthday cake ones, pretzel ones, s'more ones. Oh my god, there was so many, it was ridiculous. So I picked myself up one of them, and then I also picked up my brother Jake a bag as well, and I kind of created his in like a coloured form, and I went for sort of like blues and greens and whites. As you can see, there's a couple of oranges in there because they're the crispy ones, but other than that the rest of them are just chocolate, and I just really like them. So Jake, if you're watching this as well, which I do actually think he watches my channel, then this is your little bag of chocolate. Believe me, this goes a long way. That was the size of the bag I got, and I've still got that much left. Like, it goes a long way, trust me. That was a little present just for one of my brothers. I didn't go to town buying presents for people because there's so many people in my family and so many people I could potentially buy presents for, that I thought I'd just save it for my two youngest brothers. So I got one for Jake and I got one for Matthew. Finally, we took a trip into Hershey's because again, this is a mega American chocolate brand, and obviously we picked up a couple of goodies from there. I got some of the mint truffle chocolates for myself. These are actually the Hershey's Kisses because these are like one of the most popular ranges in Hershey's as well, and I love mint chocolate. As I've said, I just scoured the entirety of New York for mint M&Ms. So yeah, obviously I had to pick up some of the minted Hershey's Kisses, the dark chocolate filled with mint truffle. That is like my ideal chocolate, dark chocolate and mint. So yeah, I got them. They were like $4 each. And then I also got my brother Matthew some as well, but I got him the cookies and cream Kisses, which again are like the little chocolate sort of like teardrop shaped things. And his are cookies and cream flavoured, and they look amazing, so I'm sure he'll love them as well. And then Simon got a couple as well. So yeah, that's everything guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I've been really excited to see it as well because obviously I've been going on about it loads on my social media. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a massive thumbs up for me. Click that subscribe button down below as well. If you are new here, that would be great to have you along on the little team. Yeah, if you'd like me to do any other videos, please leave them down in the comments below. Vlogmas is coming up really soon, and I'm going to be doing as much of that as possible. Obviously I'm going to be working quite a lot over Christmas, so I won't be vlogging those days, but I'm going to be vlogging every other day that I can when I'm off work and things. Obviously on the days when I am at work, I'm thinking of maybe doing like a main channel video if you all to see on the days that I'm at work, so to fill in the gaps and stuff in Vlogmas, I'll give you a normal video. But yeah, so if you have any ideas and stuff that you'd like to see throughout that, then please leave them down below as well. Don't forget to click the link just above me right now to head back to my previous video, check that out. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that sort of stuff. Click the little button down here just to click subscribe. Again, that means the world to me and it's super easy, so just click that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.